back to the morning show. My name is Grace Edwards, and I'm not joined today by any host. I'm coming to you live from James A. Garfield High School this Wednesday, March 3rd. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Lady G-Men basketball team heads to Cuyahoga Falls tonight to take on the Waynedale Bears in the regional semifinals. A win tonight would see them advance into the final 8. The game starts at 6:15 p.m., and while we won't be streaming on Double G TV, we will share a link to the official live stream when we receive the link. The James A. Garfield After Prom Committee is hosting a virtual basket auction to raise funds for a fun conclusion to this year. Information can be found at the JAG School's website and the After Prom Committee's Twitter account. Tickets can be purchased with cash, check, or Venmo. We recently posted a video which answers some commonly asked questions, so make sure to check our Twitter account and Facebook group for that. Remember, sales end March 7th at noon, so get your tickets as soon as possible. If you haven't ordered your 2021 yearbook, what are you even waiting for? Every book comes with 142 full-color pages and 2 additional pages you can customize with your own photos and memories. Want to add some photos from sporting events and band performances? Buying a yearbook gives you access to over 30,000 photos you can use. Visit jagyearbook.org to order yours. The morning show is looking to add book, TV, and movie reviews as well as a sports segment. If you're interested in joining the morning show team, film a short segment and send it to Mr. Cole or to me. Your content could appear as a new weekly segment on the show. For weather today, today's temperatures are expected to be slightly warmer than yesterday, with temperatures hitting about 45 degrees. Clouds return on Thursday, and so will some cooler temperatures as a cold front sinks across the Midwest and Northeast. Temperatures are only expected to reach the mid-30s tomorrow. However, by Monday, we are expected to rebound into the 50s. Okay, now on to our fun fact of the day. The longest music performance in the world is being performed in the city of Halberstadt in Germany. John Cage's composition for organ, Organ 2, ASLSP, which stands for As Slow as Possible, began playing on September 5th, 2001 and will play until the year 2640. The most recent note change was televised on September 5th, 2020, when a new pipe was added to the custom-built organ. The performance of Organ 2 ASLSP does have a live stream on YouTube, though due to the duration of each note of the music, it really just sounds like a vacuum running in another room. Today for lunch, the cafeteria is serving pepperoni and cheese pizza with chips and salsa. Be sure to grab breakfast and lunch every day, as both meals are free to all students this year. Now for our Today in History segment. On this day in 1949, American writer, journalist, historian, and biographer Ron Chernow was born. Chernow has written best-selling and award-winning biographies of historical figures from the world of business, finance, and American politics. He won the 2011 Pulitzer Prize for Biography and the 2011 American History Book Prize for his 2010 book, Washington, A Life. He is also the recipient of the National Book Award for Nonfiction for his 1990 book, The House of Morgan, An American Banking Dynasty and the Rise of Modern Finance. His biographies of Alexander Hamilton and John D. Rockefeller were both nominated for National Book Critics Circle Awards, and his research on Hamilton served as the inspiration for the award-winning Hamilton, an American Musical, for which Chernow worked as a historical consultant. Remember to nominate your picks for Student and Teacher of the Week. Each week, we will feature one of your choices on the show, schedule permitting. Now onto our TikTok of the day. Pumpkins aren't just for jack-o'-lanterns? Today's TikTok sheds some light on pumpkins and their role in supporting early colonists.
What a gloomy, rainy day for a hike. We're in historic Bethesda Park in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And today, I want to take a look at what it takes to survive in this kind of area in the 1700s. At the time that the Moravians came here to Bethesda, they were in the middle of a time period that was known as the Little Ice Age. The environment was a lot colder than what we're used to today.
Cattle and horses must look out for themselves in the winter here. If they live, they live. No hay is given them, for none can grow.
When the Moravians were trying to get their gardens started here in this area, they had to adjust the techniques that they knew to adapt to the environment that they were in. This meant growing crops that they were previously unfamiliar with, and using gardening techniques that they learned from the indigenous people groups in the area. Things like how to grow pumpkins, which ended up becoming one of the major crops that sustained them through their first winter.
This or that was recommended by Landed Gideon. Each week we will ask you to choose between two options, and at the end of the week we'll reveal which thing won. This week we're asking you whether you prefer Android or iOS devices. You can cast your vote online at jagyearbook.org/poll. This is Grace Edwards, signing off. Have an amazing day and go G-Men.